What's up? Welcome to Barton Makes Picks. Trey Scott is alongside me. I'm Barton Simmons, and we're going to talk ACC. We're going to talk Virginia Tech. We're going to go game by game, week by week, and pick the schedule. What do you say?
6-7 last year. I hope you got some good news in store for me and Justin Fuente.
I don't know what their expectation is, but I can only speak to what the schedule tells me.
Yeah. Well, it's a tough start because you go on the road to Boston College in week 1.
And you lose.
Yeah.
And look, that could be a win. But I think in week 1, I like A.J. Dillon. I like that, they return their quarterback as well. The defense is always stout. I don't quite yet have the faith in Virginia Tech offensively, which is weird because Justin Fuente is an offensive guy. But I don't think they're ready week 1. I think BC takes care of it.
I don't love that if I'm a Virginia Tech fan, but at the same time, last year in week 1, you beat Florida State 24-3. You think great things are in store, and then you go 6-7. So anyway, Old Dominion, speaking of last year, you would never usually say, oh, Old Dominion. But now you do.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. That's
all right,
why
so
I'm here.
So revenge. Revenge is in
game
store.
against Old Dominion.
So we'll give you the W, yeah.
Okay, 1-1.
Revenge factor.
Furman, 2-1. You never know.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye week. Now you got a bye week, and then you go play. You host Duke on a Friday.
I think Duke's struggling a little bit this year. First round quarterback gone. They weren't lights out with a first round quarterback, so I don't think they have the talent to hang with Virginia Tech. And keep in mind, man, Virginia Tech's had all that talent back on defense. They're going to suffocate Duke. Yeah. I think that. What are we at? 3-1.
We're at 3-1.
Yeah.
You'll take that. Go to Miami.
With this being on the road, this is one of those opportunities for Manny Diaz to really make a statement nationally. Obviously, this is a big-time divisional matchup. I think Miami wins it with the home field advantage.
Yeah, Ryan Willis will have his hands full against that Kane defense. 3-2, random game against Rhode Island in the middle of the schedule.
Yeah, pretty manageable non-conference slate here, W.
Yeah, 4-2, North Carolina.
I think North Carolina has a chance to sneak up on some teams. I talked about, remember last year in the spring, every other week there was a new defensive back that was transferring out, getting injured, just depleting the depth. Virginia Tech has too much depth, too much returning experience on defense to get rattled by maybe a true freshman quarterback in North Carolina. Bud Foster leads the way. Where we at?
We're at 5-2. Yeah, maybe all those lumps they took last year kind of pay off. You got a bye week at Notre Dame.
Yeah, on the road, I really do believe in Notre Dame. I believe in that staff. I believe in that the talent level, the development over there right now. I think Notre Dame handles business.
5-3, Wake Forest.
Hey, I think Dave Clawson's really good, and I think Wake Forest has a chance to be really good this year. But look, Wake is talented. And some of the Dalton Keens of the world start to show up at this point in the season and become matchup problems for a Wake defense. I think that Virginia Tech wins.
Well, you needed that one. Finally go in bowling at 6-3. Go to Georgia Tech. They're not going to look at all like they did last season.
I toyed around with a win against Wake and a loss against Georgia Tech as just kind of a wake-up call. Mm-hmm. I don't think they need the wake-up call. I think at this point they got the leadership. Ryan Willis, an experienced quarterback. As much as Jeff Collins wants to make a splash with a big win like this, I think Virginia Tech wins.
All right, so 7-3, things are looking up. Pittsburgh.
I think Virginia Tech wins. As Kenny Pickett, I believe in that kid as a quarterback. I think he's really good. I just, when I look roster against roster, I think there's more players at Virginia Tech.
Last season, Virginia Tech stunned rival Virginia. They weren't supposed to win that one. Rematch or revenge in store, maybe for Virginia. Hokies go on the road.
I kind of like this Virginia team, especially hosting Virginia Tech into the season. I think both of them will have something to play for. Bryce Perkins makes too many plays. Give me Virginia.
All right, so you're 8-4, but that's still at least a 2-game improvement over last season.
Yeah, you'll take that, right?
Yeah, things are looking up.
Feeling good.